Well, today on the Rust Farm, I picked up a new to me motorhome 440 that appears to be locked up still. Okay, so I got it on the stand. When I pulled the exhaust off, that all came out of the exhaust out of one side. So I think it was out of this side. So one thing I've found with 440s is they have big enough valves that mice can actually go up the exhaust and crawl through the open exhaust valves, get right in the cylinders, and ruin everything from the inside. So I'm assuming that's what we have is mice probably got into two cylinders. Okay, well, appears to be mice up in a bunch of the exhaust ports. And then I found something funny too. There's just one of the core plugs from the head is just not there at all. It's supposed to have a core plug in it like that. So I'm not sure what that's about. It's usually not ideal. Oh, there we go. Crack that guy free. Oh! Yeah, they were definitely storing grain here. So, see. Oh. Oh. It's honestly really too bad that the mice got up the cylinders in this engine, because it was very clean. Like the valve covers, the heads, everything looks like new. Like there was no sludging, no nothing up here. It was just beautiful. And there's actually still like oil up in the top. So it's a real shame. Darn mice just ruin everything. It's horrible. But we'll see. See how bad these cylinders are. I know 100% there's mice in them, so. How bad the damage is, I don't know. I can't remember how long this engine was sitting in that shop for, but I have a feeling it was like 10 years or more. Yeah, it was definitely 10 years or more. The first time I looked at it was quite a few years ago. So let's get to it and let's pop a head off. Okay, let's see what we got. Did I miss any head bolts this time? I don't think so. I did. Always seem to miss one. Did I miss more than one? I did. Jeez. Terrible at this. Let's try it again. Ooh. Yeah, that's not what you want to see. Not what you want to see. That's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Looks like I used ATF, maybe Marble Mystery. I don't know what I used. But that's our bad one they were living in. That's a bunch of seeds and stuff. Goo. Bunch of stuff in all of them. Yeah, lovely. Lovely. Cylinder walls don't look the greatest either. Okay, so I've been soaking this 440 for quite a while now. It's probably been a couple weeks. And I've been tapping on it and prying on it, you know, whenever I come in the garage. But so I know people are probably terrified of this, but I've been just tapping and I see all the pistons are kind of moving now. So I'm gonna I think it's moving. I'm only watching that one, but I'm pretty sure that that's moving. Yeah, I need to rotate this a bit and get it back up on the jack stand here a little better. There we go. It did move. That came down from there. I think I just broke it free. And I've just been coming in here and just tapping on the suspect cylinders. It's still super tight, but oh yeah. There it goes. It is turning. Whew. I didn't know if I was going to get this one. It's been a long time. Yeah, it's still super tight. There it goes. Oh yeah, there it goes. No way. There we go. Oh, wrecking the place. Look at that. There we go. It's actually rotating pretty free now. Oh, well, I was just giving her. Got the heads torqued down. Well, I noticed this before I torqued the heads down, but look at that. That's not good. So this engine was frozen, the block's broken. I wish I would have noticed that before all this, but it's like swollen out here. So that's not ideal. But I'm just going to carry on, put it all back together. And maybe we will, when I pull it back down. Either way, I need to seal it up until I'm ready to do something. Because maybe now I'll just take the crank out of it. And maybe put it in that motor. Make a 451 stroker. Just take a 440 crank and put it in a 400. That gives you 451 cubes, and they're pretty fun motors, apparently. So, I don't know. But, I mean, if we don't put water in it, that won't affect it, right? So, I'm still going to just slap it together because I can't store it on the stand forever. I got to get these engines out of here soon so I can have 2 bays in here for the winter. Because this is going to plug up the bay for a bit of time yet. Be a couple weeks. I'm working on it, but still got to build front cab mounts and do a bunch of work to that truck, but it's coming. So yeah, I need my other bay just in case I gotta pull my dually in here and work on it or something. So yeah, well, I'm just gonna throw the lifters back in, put the rockers and everything back on, and we're still gonna go ahead and try and fire this, because who knows, maybe I'll carve that out and weld it once I pull it back down. Then we'll just send it. Hands on. You know, some say there might have been some clues that there was some water in this block, you know? Like that. Or this. So, yeah. When 2 core plugs are pushed out, you should probably inspect your block. It does not want to go too much advance. Doesn't seem like it, but might have been it for my starter. Well, it wasn't a very good, healthy starter to start with. That's as fast as it would crank it. So, I mean, the motor doesn't exactly sound right either. And it does have massive blow-by while cranking. But that's rusty cylinders and stuck rings, so it's a lacking on compression motor already when they're new, so it's going to be a hard start. But I'm going to go grab a different starter. Well, let's try this again. Oh. Well, I don't know. That starter's not very happy with life. What a waste of $100 that was. What a piece of garbage. Didn't even crank that long and it's smoking. Oh, you're so close, why don't you just start? Oh, my starter light's on. What a piece of junk. So I'm still cannot get this 440 to fire. I've been trying and trying and trying and... Well, I'm finally going to do a compression test. So, you know, everybody says you got to open the throttle blades, but I'll show here. It don't make any difference. 120, it should run on that. It's not a compression issue. Huh. Okay. So now I'll open the throttle blades and do the same thing. Oh. Nope. I need more hands. Here, I'll just. No, gotta grab that first. Okay. See? Makes absolutely no difference. So don't even worry about doing that. So, well, I'm gonna go ahead and test the other cylinders just to see. I don't know if it ain't compression. I'm not sure what it is. Doesn't make any sense. It does have some blow by, so I'm wondering if my head gasket reseal job didn't work or what. So, but compression test should tell us if we got a head gasket issue too. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let you know what I find. So number 1 had 120. 2, 4, and 6 had 100-ish. And 3, 5, 7, and 8 all have like 60 only. So it is a compression issue. So I don't know. I threw some penetrating oil down it, but it's been soaking in that forever. What it really needs is to fire up and run. If it ran for 30 seconds, it would come around, I'm sure. It's just them rings are stuck. Maybe I should spin it over on 24 volts. That would probably get it cranking fast enough to start. Because it's just borderline. Just will not go. So maybe that's what I'll do. That's probably what I'll do. Let's try 24 volts. This starter's cooked already. It didn't last for crap, so it's already been on fire about 10 times. So, well, I shouldn't say it didn't last. It started smoking like the first time I used it after cranking for 5 seconds. So, but it's hanging in there, so it can't be that bad, right? So I think I might try 24 volts. I'm gonna throw the plugs back in. We're gonna send it on 24 volts and see what happens. We got 24 volts figured out here. I added another ground so I can run a 12 volt battery as well. Let's see what happens. How long is the starter gonna last? Anybody taking bets? Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, I need. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, I'm just going to try and start it with ether because I need something a little more flammable than gas. I'm going to run the starter solenoid on 12 volts as well. It's not happy. Cuts out. Let's just try it straight up on 24 volts as well. Okay, well, that ran. Let's hook up gas to it. It's 24 volts did the trick. That's hilarious. I kind of figured it would. I was just didn't think the starter would last, but honestly, it seems to like it. So I got my electric fuel pump right there. Hook up a gas can and let's see if we can make it run for a little bit of time. Maybe get some heat in it and maybe it'll fix the compression issue. Okay, I got fuel hooked up. Let's give this a whirl. Okay, fuel's in the car. Ignition hooked up. Will it do something? Oh, starter is smoking and not happy. Come on. You fired right off the last time. Oh, I'm on 12 volts with that. Wrong one. Might have finished off the starter. It's not really smoking. Try it on 12. Oh, ignition's fried. I think it's fried. Well, I mean, we heard it do something. I'm not finished with it. We'll let that guy cool off. See if it'll come back. Because you never know. Ah, it made noise anyways. Just a little bit, but it did it. So, I'm gonna try it again. Bet you that starter's here. Oh yeah, it's like extremely hot. Wonder if the thing's glowing. Oh, the lead's not glowing. So, it just likes 24 volts. It's fine. We'll come back to this tomorrow. Okay, the 24 volt starter idea, it worked until the starter caught on fire a bunch of times. And now it doesn't work anymore. So, melted out the contacts inside of it, I think. So I picked up another new style starter today and put that on, but there's no way it'll start on that. So I had this idea, kind of seen it on, well, heavy equipment uses pup motors a lot of the time for old diesels. And I watched Zip Ties and Biosupplies a few years back. Had a 7.3 IDI that had a weak starter and wouldn't crank fast enough. So he rigged up this like Honda 10 horse engine and like this dangerous pulley contraption set up on his under the hood of his truck to try and turn it over with a pup motor. So started thinking, where could I find, a motor that I could do this with? Thinking, and I can't use my lawnmower engine. Snowblower motor won't work either. And I was like, well, it's sitting right beside another 400 that runs. So, but I did try this the other day, and you can see all the belt shrapnel what I would need to do to make this work proper is put a big pulley on that engine, smaller one on that, to actually gear it down so it wouldn't try and spin it, because it would just smoke it out. Got it to turn a tiny bit, but. So, that's why I picked up a new starter today. If I can get this cranking on the starter while that one's running and then engage the belt, I think it might work. So, I'm going to need your help to engage that starter.
Okay.
While I'm ready to crank on that. But I got to get that one to run first. And that starter is questionable too. If there was 2 for sale, but I would have bought 2 today, but there wasn't 2. There was only 1 in all of Lloydminster, so. This is the original engine out of the Newport that's been overheated a bunch of times. It like heat seized on Kevin and Mook and Angus when they were trying to drive to bingo. And then we fired it up and drove it all the way, like, I don't know, it was like 15 miles. And it was in the red, like, after the first mile, and we just continued to drive it all the way and just overheated the heck out of it, but it seems to be fine. It fired right up the other day, but let's see if we can get the starter to engage. We get this engine running, and then this is the wire for this one. That's as fast as brand new starter will crank on this 440. It's terrible. So I might swap that battery out just quickly. Maybe this battery is not good.
Okay. New battery.
Still the same crankage. So. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's hooked up. Let's see if this motor will run. Oh, come on.
Now the starter won't work.
No, this starter won't work. Oh, are you kidding me?
Hit it with a hammer.
Wow. I got my handy starter whacking hammer right here. No, it's not going to crank again in a minute. Come on.
Friggin' starters.
Holy. Well, good point so we don't burn them out.
Well,
I just had to keep it running.
maybe just let it sit for a sec and
Yeah, that's what I was doing before. If I would have
just.
said it would crank again.
All right, so we'll be back for take 2.
Yeah, hopefully.
Right, so take 2. Fingers crossed. Nope. Nope.
Just
Well, for Jeepers' sakes, eh?
started cranking this one over with the starter.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. I really don't want to change another starter. Sick of that.
Well, at least it's not in a vehicle.
Yeah, it's better. But, okay. Let's try something else.
Okay.
Do you want to try this?
Sure.
You just push it on this and it'll crank this engine. We'll try and crank that motor with this motor.
Okay. You just tell me when.
Okay.
It doesn't sound good.
Oh. Getting new starter. Try it again. It's just too much for one starter to turn two engines.
Well, for
Who would've
goodness
thought that?
sakes, eh?
Junk. They just make junk nowadays.
Well, we did find a starter that might work.
Yeah, I'll throw that starter on here and we'll
Go from there.
try fire this 400 up and then hopefully get that 440 to run.
And why won't this one just run?
It's got too low a compression to start with the starter. When I put it on 24 volts and the starter spun twice the speed, it fired up.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's the whole reasoning for this. Hoping once I run it, the rings will unstick.
Oh.
Yeah, because 1 and 7 or something like, or no, 1 and 6 have 120 psi compression. All the rest have like 50 to 60.
Oh.
So that's not enough to start it.
Gotcha.
But if you get it spinning fast enough, it'll run on that.
Okay.
Just, yeah.
So we'll change
This
that.
is all I'm stubborn.
This is what happens when I leave him alone in the garage for too long.
Yeah.
It's winter, so I've been hibernating. He actually got me out of the house and in the garage at, what, minus 40? Feels like minus 40.
Shocking.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we'll change the starter and we'll try this whole debacle again here.
Okay. All right, fresh can of ether. Let's
Fresh used starter off the starter shelf.
Oh, that didn't.
Oh, that's puking transmission oil, I think is what's happening.
Oh. Yeah, it's not even moving.
No, I didn't expect it to move yet.
Holy shnikes. Okay, I'm gonna open the door a little bit here, even though it's freezing.
Okay. Now, can you come over and hit that starter?
I just washed my hair.
Yeah, your hair's gonna stink.
Now
like
it's gonna
the
smell like
burnt
burnt
like
rubber.
you've been in a burnout.
Didn't even come from doing burnouts. Ready?
belts are just junk.
My eyes are burning.
Just snap. Okay, let's try it again.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
But I should be able to start this one. It shouldn't be a rush here. You don't have to crank at the same time. This belt's looser. Keep stalling. This ain't working.
Getting hit with belt.
Oh, yeah, you're in
It's just not liking this.
Okay, let's try it one more time. I know. I need to be ready with my ether.
Sorry. Quit smoking, they said.
This is different.
Yeah. It's
It's not that bad.
looks like we hotboxed the garage.
That should do something. Okay, let's try that again.
Okie dokie.
This guy.
Try and stand out of the way of the shrapnel. There we go.
Pretty good plan. Oh, it blew right in my face. I saw the flames coming in my face.
Oh, it just fell off?
Yeah. Might have got it
Too warm?
out of line. Try it one more time.
Okie dokie. At least the starter's working.
Yeah. I feel like we were close that time.
I think so.
Okay. Try it again.
It did.
So it did run. I don't know if you could even hear it.
You can see the exhaust coming out.
Oh. Yeah, well, I forgot one thing. Forgot to hook up the fuel pump for that engine.
That would help.
So, let's try that again. Just wait for me to get tension on this before you.
Sorry.
It's too sloppy.
Yeah.
I think if I get tension on it.
It's on fire.
Yeah, it's kind of on fire. Just all that oil. Sorry, there's 3 fire extinguishers in here.
And we're only like half a block from the fire station.
It's kicking it off. I have to do that. Well, it's just too stretched out now.
Well, I'm thinking if we use the smaller one, it's gonna get hot too and stretch out, right?
Well, yeah. Yeah, you're probably right.
If the belt would hold, we'd be okay.
Yeah, it was working. It's fired again.
Literally.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It was on fire.
Oh, well. Yeah, I've heard it run for like a couple seconds. I just want it to run and hopefully go through a heat cycle and fix the ring problem, the compression
Yeah.
issue. But It doesn't really matter that much. So that motor's gonna have to come apart. Just get rings and a hone and weld the block up because that's a cracked block. So
Gotcha.
I just wanted to finish the video with it actually running. But we got to hear the 400 run for the first time since
The Newport?
it was in the Newport. And we overheated it to the moon when me and Kevin drove to town.
Yeah, you did.
But it ran perfect. That motor actually runs really good and it doesn't smoke or anything. It's just hemorrhages oil and everything.
Yeah, it
For some
does.
reason, but part of that's transmission because one of the transmission lines is open. So.
Oh, yeah.
Burn it up. Hang on here, but it's annoying.
We're so close.
I know. So close. Yeah, that belt's done for. It's hot.
Yeah, it's a little broke.
Well,
We tried.
we tried. I'm done spending money on this. I already killed too many of those belts.
Yeah.
That's like $100 and some worth of belts I just ruined. Silly. The things we do for YouTube.
Yeah. Yep.
But don't worry, this video will make like 75 cents. No, maybe it'll make the $100 to make up for the belt. But not the starter I killed.
R.I.P.
And of course that's from Rock Auto, so good luck trying to get warranty on it.
Oh, I thought it was the one from Amazon.
Oh, it was Amazon?
Yeah. You ordered one from Amazon.
Oh, that's the one then.
Yeah.
So good luck with that. Plus I threw the box away already. So.
Yeah.
Oh well. We tried.
Yep.
Did hear it run a little bit. When I had to crank it on 24 volts, it did run briefly. I didn't have fuel system hooked up or anything.
All right. So now what are we trying?
So. Like I said before, I'm really stubborn. So I'm going to send 24 volts through this brand new starter. Because it's from Napa, it has a warranty. So just hopefully they don't watch this video after I take it in for warranty.
We'll just take it in before we put the video out.
That's a good plan. Okay, so we got ignition hooked up to 12 volts and we got 24 volts through this.
Do you need...
Yeah, you can hook the other one into it. You're such a good helper.
Maybe.
I spoke too soon. Stab it in there.
Sorry. That was promising.
See, it runs.
Got our own fire.
Yeah.
I mean, it is cold in here, so any little bit helps.
Is the smoke coming out the tailpipe?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Less timing? Let's try this. More fire. More timing?
Is there fuel pumping out?
Oh, yeah. It's blowing so much blow by right in my face.
I was gonna say that.
It's burning my eyes. Holy! Ha!
can't get high off that stuff.
Direct carbon monoxide injection.
Yeah.
So I don't. It's just not gonna go.
No. It's weird.
It fires and then dies. Maybe it's because it's unhappy. It's a Chrysler that has a Quadrajet on it.
Oh. Maybe.
Maybe I should put that thermal quad back on it.
It's worth a shot.
No, I think we crank it one more time and we call it good before the starter's totally roasted.
Okay.
Fired longer that time.
Yeah.
A little bit more fire too. Should we try a little more time? Oh, too much. Almost went. Oh, there's fire in the back of it. Good thing I spotted that before I sprayed more ether at it.
Huh?
Hey, it kind of like ran for a second.
Yeah, I don't think it likes that carb.
No, it doesn't.
I think you are right.
It's mad that it has a GM carburetor on it. Hey!
Well, it ran.
It ran and it's in gear, really whipping that friggin'
Yeah, don't get too close to it when it's running.
Okay, so I maybe had the shift pattern backwards. Let's see. Okay, well, just take that out of there.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta try it one more time. That actually ran.
Ooh.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I can't even see you.
Oh no, I can't see you either.
Follow my voice.
Woo. Oh. Okay, well,
It runs.
yay. My eyes.
Yeah, I abandoned you in there and came outside.
Yeah, you sure did. Oh, I saw the orange glow of the one snowmobile and I thought it was a fire. My glasses
it's
were
a-
off.
Yeah, as you can see, it's just billowing right out.
What's that? That thing runs good now.
But it runs.
Like it's not all 8.
Yeah.
That's what it just needs, a heat cycle to get them rings unstuck.
So,
So now what I should do is a compression test. I should try, almost fire it up one more time and rev the hell out of it again just to...
maybe we'll wait till it clears out a little bit in
Well,
there.
I'm just going to smoke it over again.
Yeah.
You can stand outside if you want.
Well, it's so cold.
You took your propane heater out with you. But yeah, this is good to do a couple cycles now that it's running. Like instantly fires up. Yep.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay, well, she runs and I'm freezing, so.
Yeah. I'll probably sleep good tonight.
Maybe we shouldn't go to sleep for a little while.
That's bad. I might open up one of the big doors.
Yeah, so we'll let her air out
Air it
and
out, but yeah,
do a compression test.
there we go. We do that tonight. I mean, I can do that tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll air this out. But
Okay.
boy, I'm glad I'm stubborn. It fires right up on 12 volts now, but it's still hot. But look at that. There's only 60 in that cylinder before. Now it's like 115 or 110. So I'm going to go around and check the rest, but that's all it needed. Needed to be run and heated up real good. So I'm going to check the rest and I'll let you guys know what it was. So all this bank had 120, 115, 120, almost 120, then 120, 60, 50, and 60. So still needs to be run more, but this already is a big improvement. So yeah, but that's going to be it for this. Come around a little bit, but thanks everybody for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and push that little hype button, the new thing that you can do on there. That really helps these small channels out. So yeah, now I can move on to other things. I've been fighting with this forever. Brought this motor home in October or something. Been fighting with it since. I got it broke free and then been trying to start it forever. So that's such a relief. I'm so happy about that. But